he came and stayed at Grandpa, or at Grandma Costello's boarding house.
Oh, that's really bad. She saw a good thing.
How cute.
My grandmother and all her sisters' aunts were.
And that was in Homestead?
I have to see where that particular town is located. I never got that far with them. I'm going to start doing the Sullivan Costello. But he came and stayed at the boarding house. My grandmother and her sisters, she had four sisters. They would work at the boarding house, cooking and washing and cleaning.
Four sisters, no brothers? Is that where we get that girl line there?
Huh? No, there were,
Any boys?
I'm trying to think. I think there were 3 brothers.
Oh,
Some of them.
smokes. The magic 7 number?
Oh, I have to really trace that down.
Yeah, well, better get cracking.
Give me time.
Don't rush her. No time to talk. Let's go.
I felt on the wayside here. Hold on. But, so I guess somewhere around there'd be a dance or something, and one of the community centers of the Irish, I don't know how that transpired. Maybe I'll find out. I'll let you keep you in touch. But that's where the Sullivan Costello connection came in.
Okay.
I didn't get any further, so I don't want to.
So your grandma was 8 when she left Ireland, and your grandpa was 20?
One.
You're 21, okay. Just trying to backtrack on some of the facts that we covered
The
here.
grandma, you heard the story that the ship. Have you heard that one? I don't want to repeat.
Shit.
The ship.
Oh,
You know, the English put the Irish on non seaworthy ships. Seaworthy, help most of them sunk. But my grandmother, my great grandmother, there was a storm at sea in Grandma Costello. Collected all her little children around and said, we are going to pray to save this ship. And they did. They got on their hands and knees and they prayed that the ship would not sink.
Mm-hmm.
And Grandma and her little baby saved the barn ship.
Oh, how cute.
It was really a sweet story, that they would finally would.
Sean's darling, so excuse me, there's fruit and Danish over there as well. I got coffee
I
stomach,
guess that's
sorry.
what that meant. You know that sign? That
I was
You're
never
fine.
shy about stealing food at your house ever, from the time I was this big.
Just like the spaghetti.
You know what we should do is lock the cabinet and the refrigerator won't
Yeah.
be open this big.
I'll give you some
Arms are-
tongs, Rose, although your arms have always been long.
They really should thank you. They would have starved to death. Rosie had the thin arms. She could get down into
She'd
the
reach like the
cabinet.
third floor there, the third shelf.
If you and I were hungry and we couldn't get into the refrigerator and stuff, and we found what we thought was for chocolate candy, but it was
Those
called,
AIDS.
it was AIDS, and
The dietetic caramels that give you
I was
diarrhea.
in the potty for like 4 days because we ate almost the whole lot.
You wouldn't believe what I went through for a saltine. I mean, out there, Rosie, give me that saltine. So I'm like,
The dingers.
These arms trying to get a
The Mission
saltine.
Impossible music came on.
Oh, God.
And then we tilt it forward. No, grab it.
And the fact is I had all of them lying behind me,
Yes.
like doing like this, like.
One would
Oh,
do
try to
it
get
to
that.
draw.
Yes. To catch it.
Because she couldn't reach it, but we push it for her.
I tell you, those skills have carried me far. 'Cause when stuff gets lodged in a vending machine, I can get up under there.
I'm sure
I
you
can
can
get
crack
it.
a bank vault
No,
now.
it was no fun unless Rose was there.
Just being in the back of that red wagon on the way to school, she'd go on 2 wheels to get us there. I remember just going like this in the back. Go through the
sessions.
Yep, and then mom would say, well, we don't have any singers. You ate them all, that's it.
And how about the days when Nan Rose would just drive by and throw cookies out the window?
She'd see the chaos and she'd say, here you go.
That was so funny. I remember that.
Diane Rose food. I know I'm eating something from a nutcase.
She would just like slow down just barely.
The
Here,
pinwheels.
here, Mom.
It was the,
Oh, man.
what were those pinwheels she'd drop off in the,
Windmills.
Windmills.
Yeah, the windmill cookies.
Oh, I've been out there in the cul-de-sac if I'd known that.
Pinwheels are still my favorite cookie to this
Yeah.
day. But they're so expensive.
Windmills,
I
and then
love
the
buying them.
striped.
Oh,
No,
the tiger strike cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, those were
Ugh.
Those were her drop-offs.
Pinwheels.
Sometimes she'd just get out and look around and go, here.
And at her house, it was circus peanuts.
Uh-huh.
She had those a lot. And we drank out of those aluminum tumblers.
Oh, yeah, those.
Oh, the colored one.
We were talking about,
Those
Yes.
Avon. Were they Avon or?
I think I do remember those.
What's that other company?
Tupperware. We
Yeah.
were
They
talking.
were aluminum.
We were talking about how proud she was the other day when Denise and Michelle and I were here and Sue was there, and how she would show up in her muumuu
Yeah.
and her slippers because she didn't want to ask the Callahans for the extra key.
Yes.
And she'd have like her weight either off or like half tilted and walking
Yes.
because she was just wanting to go out in water and lock herself
She
out.
locked herself out.
So we'd see her 7:30 in the morning, and Dad would get her in the car, try to drop her back off.
I still remember pulling up in that white T-Bird. I'll never forget it.
That was a cool car, huh?
Hmm
Yeah, that
Could you
was the
imagine?
day.
She sat so little in
I
it.
know,
you
she
know?
was like this, and we used to run, and we'd be like, all but jumping in front of the car, and she wouldn't see us.
When the officer stopped her, she said, "What'd I do?"
She drove so fast.
Yes.
She drove like a bat out of hell, right?
I don't remember
No,
many
she said
like.
It was the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said it just kind of goes.
Not me, it's the car.
I don't remember like a lot of Halloweens when I was a kid.
Oh.
Like, but I do remember trick or treating over from your house
Oh, yeah.
over to Nana Rose's,
And
and that was
we would totally score.
Big candy bars,
Yeah.
this long. She didn't get those small ones. She had those big ones.
Yeah.
And we'd get there at the end of the night so we could like just
Uh-huh.
take whatever.
her house was the final
And
destination.
we'd sit either right in front of that clock, her clock,
In the entry.
in the entry,
Yeah.
and just count all of our goods, or sometimes we'd make it
On
into
the
the
carpet.
family room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm
Everybody looked for Tootsie Rolls.
And then Dad would come and pick us all up, and our mom would come and get us.
Yeah, here they were.
Uh-huh.
You wore my
That was
hubby
a
out.
long-
We walked, man.
Yeah, that was some
You earned your candy.
We did.
Mhm.
Those were the girl days.
The Normandos always had cooler costumes than I had.
We had the
Because
same
Anna Del
ones.
made
What are you
them. She
talking
made
about?
them.
We were
She made
bunny,
yours.
You were a bunny. You were a nerd, we were nerds.
Yeah, but I had the like the totally cheap
Your mom
bunny suit. You
bought-
guys had like the
No,
one with the
your mom would
zipper.
buy whatever it was that we had, so there'd be Sue and I and you sitting there with the same costume. It's funny. And my kids go, I don't want to be what you. I said, listen, when I was my cousin and Rosie, and we always wore the same thing, and
Yeah.
we used to, because my twins always say, I don't want to be a twin. I'm like, Rosie and I want to be twins all
Yeah.
the time. And Rosie would tell everybody we were twins, and we wear the same
And
clothes.
Annette Patricia and Rosemary
Right.
Patricia. the
Annette
girl with the
Patricia
middle
was
name.
my
Yeah.
confirmation name.
Isn't that funny?
Mhm.
So what was your favorite part of the trip?
Well, hands down, it's Ireland. Everywhere I went was really, really interesting, but when I landed in Ireland, I felt like I was home.
That's how I felt.
It felt home. And then everybody, that I would meet, I would, tell them a little bit about my family, and they'd say, well, hello, cousin, I'm also
Right.
Sullivan. So they greet you very warmly, like, you are family. Because we went to this little farm, and it's Molly's farm, Molly Gallivan's farm. And they fed us Irish stew, and they sang to us, and got their fiddles out, did a jig, and got to go around, meet all their animals. Got to hear a little bit about the history of the farm. They were the nicest people. He sat down right next to me, and we just talked Sullivan and Costello for a while. And,
That's how I felt when I was there. It's like, I just feel this is home, like you're like a spiritual
Yeah,
goal.
yeah.
And the little
It's
black
like-
faith lambs are
It's
so
just, this
cute.
is home.
Cute.
Like you could just move there and not miss a beat.
So Emily was so impressed. They're thinking of living in Ireland for a year after they get married. so that he can save money. There's a bunch of cute little houses. And then she said, Mom, then you could come back and you won't have to worry about, a place to stay. We could do other things that you wanted to do. So I'm all, yeah, that'd be a benefit, but I don't know about that. Who am I to whine? How long have you been away from your mother?
Okay, I'm gonna go on that trip
Yeah.
with you.
Long time.
But she really wants to do it. I mean, she loved Ireland that much.
I think that'll be an excellent experience.
That's what she thinks.
And she's young,
Well, she
Now's
said
the time.
she said I'd like to do it before kids.
Yeah.
The only thing is caution. She won't love the garden.
I know. That's what I told her.
And never come back.
It is beautiful.
That'll be the end of that.
That's it. I said, you may just want to stay.
I know, they will. Because you can't, but my family would like to move there.
Yeah.
And you just
Yeah,
can't
she's-
have the phone one.
Marrying a citizen of the UK would be a lot easier for her to stay.
Except
You gotta.
that's the UK though, right? Is it still a
Well-
transition? Do they treat you as an outsider because it's
Well, I
the
mean,
Republic of Ireland?
it's the EU.
Yeah, that's
over
true.
there.
That's true.
But still, they seem to get along. It's fun. Hello.
Is Mary here or is she across the street?
She's across the street from me.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab her.
Okay.
I'm going to Kaplan.
Well, you can leave her there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just go.
All right.
Better.
I'll pick her up as soon as I'm back.
All right.
All right,
No
thank you.
problem.
But I did get to see the Ring of Kerry because I thought I was going to miss it because that's where my tour bus was going.
And they whipped through there.
Yes.
That's where we
So-
stayed, right, Mom?
Daniel took me all the way through the 100 and some miles.
Right.
Took me all the way through.
Oh, so you did go through the Ring of Kerry? Oh, good.
Now, what
And
is
I kept
that?
telling her, oh,
Yeah.
don't miss the Ring of Kerry.
Well, where we stayed in Kenmare, and that's very, very close
Right.
to where the Ring of
But
Kerry
what is the Ring of Kerry?
The Ring of Kerry is
Ireland.
like the most beautiful, the lakes and the hillside and, the waterfall areas and the cliffs and, I mean, it's beautiful. It's like all the way through, wherever you stop, you just get these majestic
The southern,
views.
southern,
Yeah.
So,
western.
what are we doing over there?
I could tell you, but, I also liked,
Let's go get some fruit and.
I also liked Waterford a lot. Waterford was
Oh,
a
I
cute
did
little
too.
town.
Yeah.
That's where we stayed the first night.
You know, you're gonna use so much Christmas.
How long are you
And
gonna
what
stay?
happens when you get to my
Oh,
age?
we bought
you
one new
say,
ticket.
"Is this
We
what
just
you
come
want?"
here.
Yeah, the only thing I got was, and I wear it as a pin, the little seahorse.
Something you could use.
Yeah, I can wear it as a pin, it's really pretty.
I love looking
That's
at your
all I
purse
bought
every day.
from there. Because I already
I
have
have to
some
keep
Waterford
everybody updated
goblets
because we're
and
not
stuff,
here,
so.
so it's good. Social media's been good. So to keep everybody in the loop.
Joy loves your stuff too.
I
She
love
loves
seeing
fashion
her
stuff too.
stuff.
But I
can't wait
didn't
to
see
go out
any
to
bleak
Vegas.
when I was there, and I'm wondering where, they
It went
bleak.
really fast.
You didn't see any bleak?
She's having
There's
a
sort of a
time of
thing
her life
between
this
the
summer. I
bleak
think she's
and the Waterford.
Good,
Yeah.
it's her last
I'm
summer,
not
so
doing
she
it, I know that.
doing
can
it
just
out
do whatever she wants.
before she goes.
So they don't want. Hey, how about you guys? You want, come on.
I'm good, I had my bagel and my coffee.
I had half a breakfast
Michelle?
protein bar, so I might dive into
Might
something.
get me a little heavy on the fruit. More on the fruit.
It's beautiful country, huh? It's just,
Yeah.
and the rainbows, Dad was supposed to go on our trip, and all we saw